This is the all-new Valk BeachClub 660, and it's a boat that turns convention on its head, and that starts right here on the transom because the IPS 1050 engines are mounted within this enormous bathing platform, meaning that the living space on board is absolutely huge. And what's so different about this boat is the way they've used that space. So you have these doors here, curved doors within the transom, and through those you have direct access to the saloon, which is at water level, hence the Beach Club name. The Beach Club concept of bringing the living spaces closer and closer to the stern of the boat, to the waterline, has been going on for a while now, but Valk has taken it to extremes aboard this boat. So your saloon is here aft, at water level, with views out of these windows. Also have your galley here, which is a good size, and domestic appliances included as well. And then access to the accommodation is right through this middle passageway to the middle of the boat, where you find identical twin cabins, one to port and one to starboard. Neither of those are en suite, but they do share this bathroom here. This isn't the day heads, incidentally. We can look at that in a moment. And then keep moving forward and you find the master cabin, which is extremely bright because you have this massive glass panel overhead, and you also have windows that wrap all the way around the bow. So the views out of here are pretty good. The island berth is raised up but accessed via these steps. Really smart cabin, this. And this has its own ensuite, of course, and that's a good size. But back here is actually where you find the day heads, and this is a good position because it's connected to the part of the boat where you're going to be in the day, and that's very easy access from the transom. Notice how this boat goes right out to the beam, so you can use a full width of the boat for the living area, hence why this space feels so big, because you don't have to account for side decks at this level. And this is an area I absolutely love. Once you're in the galley and you look up, you get loads of light streaming in, you can communicate with guests, and then I just love the way this staircase leads up to the pilot house, this sort of mezzanine effect, up to the pilot house, where you find a more formal dinette and the lower helm station. Two big Garmin screens here where all information will be displayed, but you also have proper button controls for the wipers, the Humphrey fin stabiliser system, you have proportional bow thruster, and of course a joystick, with this boat being IPS powered. This, I think, is my favourite part of the boat, because from this raised cockpit which connects to the pilot house, there's another set of sliding curved doors. You can walk down the side of the boat and forward to this wonderful living area up here on the foredeck, where you have tables that convert to sun pads, you have a barbecue grill, you have a sink on the other side. This is a really great living area. Here you can see through the glass down to the master cabin. This does get quite hot in the sun though. But as it's walk around, you can just carry all the way around. And back to the raised aft deck, which is also connected to the bathing platform via steps that come down each side. Now, as standard, the boat doesn't come with a flybridge, it's an option, but you can have another level up onto this flybridge, and there's yet more living space. And another helm station, which is quite a nice option. I think I would opt for the flybridge, just so you get this extra raised driving position. And from here you can have another good look at that wonderful foredeck, which is completely flat. And just what a great place to spend a day in the sun. Now obviously you can't have a hydraulic bathing platform in this boat because the engines are within it, hence why you have this crane here. It's Pleasant's only crane. It's a compact one, but it folds out, and that is then used to winch the dinghy up onto this aft deck here, which is also big enough to put a couple of more than a couple of sun lounges if you want to really make it into a beach club.